All right, what up, people? What's poppin'? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham. Miles got the Boss Mac shirt. Shout out to Boss Mac. Go to Boss Mac Streetwear to get them shirts. You feel me? BossMacStreetwear.com to get the shirts.
Yo, shout out to the Boss Mac. Bitch, relax Friday.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Bitch, relax.
Shout out to everybody in the chats, man. Who we got up in here? Ronnie Granades, Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. What up? We got April MC in the motherfucking building. What's going on, April? What else we got? We got Joe Blast is in the motherfucking building. Yes, there we go. All right. Okay, all right. Monogamous player in the building, 50 Fitzwell, King Ramses. What up, Dukalex? Dre, what's poppin'? Dave G, Money Mitch, Phoenix Smiles, what's going on? Rashawn, what's poppin'? Who else we got up in here? Hayes, what's good? Jay Bird got game. Hakeem, Atonement, what's going on? Tata Drew, what up? What's poppin'? Who else we got up in here? True Savage is in the building. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about 5 reasons why getting sex is difficult for the modern male. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to go into that. But before we get into that, guys, remember, make sure that you guys get tickets to the fucking Game Kings 2. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go get tickets. Hit the link below to get tickets to the Definition of a Man seminar in New York City, April 2nd. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go get that shit cracking right the fuck now.
You don't just get the fucking privilege of being pretty in my world. No, I decided.
Women are allowing most guys to earn the pussy instead of you allowing her to earn your non-sexual attention.
A woman is beautiful, bro. I'm the one that put her in position to shine.
So make sure you guys get them tickets, people. Go get that shit ASAP. You feel me? And we're going to play the trailer to part 1 real quick, and then we're going to be back. We're going to get into this game.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game. You have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than 2 genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only 2 genders. Only 2 genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
We back. We are back in the building, people. All right, so in this show, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why getting sex is difficult for the modern male. So, you know, they have all these things out here now talking about how this generation is a lot of dudes who ain't getting no pussy. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh.
And it sucks though, man, because you know, like what's really happening out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
That guy's not getting any poontang.
Yeah, no, they not getting no ass, man. So
with you, yeah, intercourse. Relation.
We got to show you guys, you know, certain things that you might be doing wrong and certain things that you can fix in order to make this stuff happen for you. You feel what I'm saying? And guys, the call the number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number if you guys want to call up and get that shit cracking, or leave a comment. Leave a question in the chat and we'll get to the question. You feel me? All right. So here's the thing. We're going to talk about, go ahead.
You know what it is? The Spectrum guy is calling
already. Damn, this dude.
the Audi belly button bandit.
Okay, let's go. Let's make it happen.
All right. Damn, what's your name again? Efosa. Right, my bad, bro. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you, Efosa? Happy Friday to you, my nigga. What's going on? All right, that's great, man. So, what's your questions, bro?
So, I have a hard time keeping a rotation. I have a problem because when I date girls, like I have a 3% success rate.
A who? You know wait. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying that I'll post like, for example, I'll post like 200 women. I only get like 7. So, you know what I'm saying? 300. I'll post since I was 18. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I have a 3% success rate.
Oh, 3% rate. Okay,
that's good. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, I'm struggling. Like people say, you know what I'm saying?
That's why. But yo, bro, hey, listen. That's why it's called hard work, bro. Nobody's sorry for you, bro.
This is dudes be thinking like they supposed to get every damn girl they talking to.
Exactly.
And see, this is the thing. The better your game gets, the higher your percentage rate will be. But understand that most of the women, like guys who are really good, like really, really, really good, get like maybe 30%. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe. You understand what I mean? And that's, you got to be like that. You got to be really fucking good at fucking talking to women, having your whole energy be on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you guys out here who are just, you know, trying to make shit happen, right? 3% is great. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's like what you said, like that's like 7 girls out of 200.
7 or 300, I think.
No, you said 200, nigga.
I said 300.
I'm gonna say you said 200, bro. But if let's go with 200. 7 out of 200, right? So yeah, so that's 3 for each 100 girls, right? So you good.
3%.
Right. Yes.
So what's the issue now? What's the issue?
So I'm saying that like I can't keep a rotation. That's the problem. I can't keep a rotation.
You say you can't keep a rotation?
So yeah.
Why can't you keep a rotation? What are you talking about?
Because my sex game is not good enough. Sex game is not good enough.
Your sex game?
It's not good enough. Like I'm not good at fucking properly. Sometimes I come too quick, or sometimes I don't know how to please a woman.
Oh, so what do you think you need to do to fix your problem then?
Put more women, for more work.
You got to put in more work, get more experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many sexual partners have you had in your life? 7. Okay, yeah, you need a little bit more experience, bro. Do you watch porn?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you every time you watch porn, do you always masturbate?
Yes.
Okay. So you've never watched porn just for research purposes?
I mean, like, no, I just try to fuck best I can. I just watch porn to juggle, but I do see the porn.
All right. Stop that.
Wow.
That's fine. Have you ever looked up books on sex and how to please a woman and the female's anatomy and the female sexual anatomy and the sensitivities of the female body? Have you ever looked up that stuff or read books on that or even looked up YouTube videos on that type of stuff?
No.
Okay, so why not, bro?
I never thought about that.
You never thought about that. Well, yeah, you should think about that, bro. Because let me tell you something. We're in the age of information. Information is easy to get these days. So if there's something that you don't know, type it into a fucking computer and see what it gives you. Okay?
Okay.
Like just like how you found us is the same way you could find the information about other things, or you could schedule a consultation. I mean, I could tell you a few things that you could do to a woman, but again, it still requires practice because you could read about it. I could tell you about it, but it doesn't mean anything unless you actually experience it. So you still need to experience more women. You need to put in more work. You know, you need to talk to you need to just talk to more women, bro.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Ali needs on the Bad Boy membership as soon as possible. Ali need it.
Wait, you're not on the Bad Boy membership yet?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God! All this time we've been talking. All the donations that you gave us, you probably could have got on the membership for a month already.
Exactly.
Well, I should give you $1, $2, $3. Like, I need to get my money up. I need to get my money up, man.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, man. Look, like I said, study the information. You know, if you can't get on the Bad Boy membership, then you could always get on YouTube or Google for free information on how to please women or how to get better at sex. Right. I would suggest that if you do watch porn, maybe sometimes don't always masturbate to porn. Sometimes just watch it and see what the guy is doing. You know, there's some porn movies or some porn videos where it's not just fucking. Like, I mean, of course it's scripted, but there's some porn movies where you see how a guy touches a girl. You see some shit he might say. There's certain videos I watch where, the dude is like pulling the girl's hair and, kissing her on her neck and choking her and spanking her ass. Like, take notes is what I'm saying. A lot of you motherfuckers just turn on porn, get straight to the lotion and the napkin, and it's like you could also use it as research too. It's it's an art form. Like I swear to God, like, bro, I watch porn all the fucking time, but I don't masturbate all the time.
Right.
I literally masturbate like maybe once a week.
Right.
But I watch porn like almost every day.
Right.
You understand? And I watch different kinds of porn, not gay porn. So fuck y'all. I don't know how that sounds, but I watch different kinds of porn, meaning like different, Latina chicks, big titties, all that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I look at different things, and I see different things that different guys, different positions they be in. I take note of their stamina, so I try to work on my stamina. I make sure I do my cardio and all that other shit. Like, there's a lot of research and information included in porn. It's y'all motherfuckers that make porn a bad thing. Mm-hmm. Porn itself is not a bad fucking thing.
Right.
Yo, you know how many lovely positions I've learned from porn? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I put a bitch in a certain position and she's like, God damn, I never even knew you could do it like that. And I'm thinking to myself, thank you, Richard, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself, shout out to Lexington Steel.
Right, exactly.
Like, God. Shout out to LT. Shout out to fucking Jason Love. Right. Shout out to Ricky Johnson. Like, these are guys that I look at and I'm like, I'm gonna do what they doing. Mm-hmm. And I don't have to fucking masturbate. I'm mature enough to watch porn and use it as a informational source. Mm-hmm. Y'all motherfuckers make porn look bad because y'all the ones that are perverted and always have to have a basal, a lustful mind. It's like, nah, bro, take it easy. Hell yeah, Rico Strong. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Rico, man, Mr. Marcus and them.
You know what I'm saying?
Prince
Stop
Joshua.
playing, bro.
Prince Joshua.
Oh yeah, Prince Joshua,
Prince
that's my
Joshua.
nigga too. Yo, you see, you know who I hate? I can't stand this nigga.
Who?
And shout out to John E. Depth. But yo, these these names are crazy. But you know who I can't stand to watch? I always click off his shit. Wesley fucking Pipes. He talk.
Yeah, that's the nigga. That's that dude, son.
He talk too much. I can't even hear the bitch moaning. They keep talking. Yeah, bitch, you nasty. Yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, you sucking that dick. Yeah, and he just keep going. I'm like, nigga, nobody clicks on porn to hear the voice of the dude. The entire fucking video. If somebody know Wesley Pipes, tell that nigga I said to shut the fuck up. I can't stand that nigga.
I use my legs to masturbate. By the way, I use my legs.
You use your legs? That's probably some extra special spectrum shit. Cool. All right. Well,
what are you talking about?
Also, I can join your Patreon. I can join your Patreon. I can put your Patreon.
Yeah, get on the Patreon, bro. Get on the Patreon, man.
Yeah, get on the Patreon. There's a lot of heavy game on the Patreon, and the Patreon is pretty affordable. So you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be on the Bad Boy membership. Maybe you could start off on the Patreon. You feel me?
This nigga say he uses legs. I'm like, what
is
it?
I'm not even asking, bro. I don't want to know, bro. If I don't want him to explain it on the air because we might get banned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear it.
Yo. Oh my God.
It's all righty, folks. So keep doing you, bro. Keep doing you. But anyway, like I said, keep doing the research and increase your knowledge base when it comes to, sex and sexual pleasure and, erotic practices. All right, bro?
All right, thank you.
And just keep hollering at more women. All right, bro. Peace.
All right. That's great. We got any more calls?
No, we good. We good.
Cool. So, guys, we're going to get into this list of 5 reasons why sex is difficult for the modern male right now. And this is in no order of importance. We're going to go on through 5, right? So the first one is the most obvious, right? And the first one is that you're not sexually appealing, okay? You're not sexually appealing. And I try to get you guys, you guys need to stop listening to these goofy black pill motherfucking niggas that don't know shit about the game, because they're up there off top thinking, oh, well, you got to be this super good looking. No, you have to be sexually appealing for women to want to have sex with you, and then it will be easier for you to get sex. A lot of you guys do not understand how much women love sex. You understand? Women will go through great lengths to get dick that they want to have. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, right?
Did you hear what you just said?
Great lengths, exactly. It's a fact though. But see,
cars, nigga, what the fuck?
Exactly. And let me bring up this chart again so you guys understand, right? And this again is in the Looks Don't Matter book, right? Number 2, sexual attraction. Being attracted, this is what for women, being attracted to a man sexually. Sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. So what happens is that you have some guys out here who look good, right, to the woman, but he's not sexually appealing, which means she's just physically attracted to him, right? Then you got a guy who has a nice appearance, but his behavior is terrible. You understand what I'm saying? Which makes him not sexually appealing. Or you might have a guy who has a good behavior, meaning a masculine energy, but he doesn't know how to dress. He doesn't look that great or whatever it is. So it's you having a combination of these things that's going to make you the most sexually appealing. So when you're dealing with women, right? Women look at you as a guy who's an option that they want to have sex with. See, what you guys don't understand is this. If a woman doesn't find you sexually appealing, she can also find other reasons to deal with you. If you don't understand game, you're going to assume the fact that she's trying to interact with you means she wants to fuck you, or that means she's interested in you. But the thing is that if you're not sexually appealing to her, she says, oh, well, maybe he could buy me stuff. Maybe he could take me out. Maybe he could talk to me on the phone. Maybe I could put him in a friend zone. You know, all of these other things are going to happen if the woman doesn't find you sexually appealing. And part of your behavior that makes you sexually appealing is you're the type of guy who's confident. You're the type of guy who has a good mouthpiece. You're also the type of guy who's direct and isn't scared to let a woman know what you want. So what happens is that if you're that guy, you're going to stand out and be more sexually appealing to the woman, which means that you'll actually have more sex. See, the modern male, what they don't understand is, right, is that they're in situations where they're dealing with women, but because they're scared of pussy, because they're the type of guy that doesn't have any experience, because they're the type of guy who ends up in the friend zone, because they're the type of guy who thinks that they need a trick or a simp, because they're the type of guy that thinks they need to fly overseas, because they're the type of guy that complains about Western women. Like, if you're any of these guys, you are not sexually appealing at all. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the part that's going to suck for you guys. Let me tell you. Because women have more access to men that they find sexually appealing, it's going to be harder for you to get sex if you are not sexually appealing, because you end up becoming invisible. You understand? So now it becomes even harder, because if a woman has a plethora of men that she finds sexually appealing to have sex with, what that means is she'll have sex with those guys, but when it comes to you, she'll use you for other things. So you're hoping and praying and wishing that you get some pussy. She gives you attention. You're like, oh shit, I could probably get some pussy from this girl. But in her mind, she's never going to give you the pussy, because she's only fucking the guy she's sexually attracted to because they're sexually appealing. If you are not sexually appealing and you don't understand the game, you're going to be confused because you think the attention the woman is giving you means you might get sex. But remember, if you are not sexually appealing, you are invisible to her in the sense of you being sexually appealing, which means you're not going to get pussy. So the access to pussy is little to none at this point. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not that guy. So this is why I tell you guys it's very, very important to work on your motherfucking sex appeal. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you don't work on your sex appeal, right, then it's going to be harder for you to get your popping. And guys, lucky for you, there's this thing called the Bad Boy Membership, and we have a program. It's on the goddamn Bad Boy Membership. I've been trying to tell y'all motherfuckers this. You can actually increase your sex appeal, therefore becoming one of the guys she sees as sexually appealing. Well, Miles, what's your thoughts on all that shit? Shout out to Zagging in the building.
He said the modern male has a remedial understanding of attraction. Once a guy is too fixated on looks or starts talking about status and money,
I know he's lost.
Well, one thing I'll say about guys today is that a lot of them listen too much to what other people say. And what I mean by that is, all right, so look at it, right? If you're scared to like go talk to a girl, you're scared of because there's a certain level of vulnerability, right, that comes with making an approach on a perfect stranger, right? Because you're showing her interest and you have no idea if she's interested in you, reciprocally speaking, right? So there's a certain level of vulnerability. But what guys don't understand is that there's a kind of confidence that comes with the willingness to be vulnerable.
Right.
You understand? There's a kind of confidence that comes with the willingness to be naked in front of a chick. There's a certain level of confidence that comes with the willingness to talk dirty. Because imagine if a nigga don't know what to say just to approach a female.
Right.
How the fuck you gonna know what to say when you're literally up inside of her and you want to say something to increase the intensity of the sex? Like you're beyond your depth,
right,
at that point, because you're scared of the vulnerability of making the approach. You're scared that other people might see you, and if the girl tells you she's not interested, then you're gonna take a L in front of all these strangers and everybody's staring at you and blah. If you're scared of that, then chances are you're scared to pull your dick out in front of a chick.
Right.
Chances are you're scared to, you're scared to be assertive in the bedroom. Chances are you're scared to tell her, yo, come over here and suck this dick and make it real hard so I can fuck the shit out of you.
Right.
You understand? Like you're scared to tell a woman,
put that dick as deep as you want me to put it in your pussy.
Right.
How many guys would even think to say that, much less have the guts to fucking say it? Because you're over here scared to say hi.
Right.
So where's your sexual appeal? There's again, sex, being naked in front of somebody, sharing fluids, letting them see your naked body, touching someone, knowing how to touch someone, letting them touch you. All of that requires a certain level of intimacy, but intimacy has, a mixture of trust, vulnerability, and confidence all rolled into one.
Right.
And if you don't even have a baseline level of that type of emotional and social intelligence and awareness, how the fuck can you even have sex appeal?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of guys are missing. You don't have enough confidence just to say hi. What makes you think you have enough confidence to tell her, turn around, let me hit it from the back?
Right. Exactly.
Come over here. You take off that bra now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get over here on this bed. Bro, I'm the type of nigga, I start out in the living room and then shit gets so hot, I throw a bitch over my shoulder, smack the ass, and then take her to the bedroom and throw her on the fucking bed. That's the type of shit that be going on in my crib, bro.
Right.
You understand? Believe what you want, because I'm not gonna show you any fucking receipts. You're gonna have to take my goddamn word. Eat a dick.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, it takes a certain level of confidence for that. I bet you half of you niggas, the reason why you don't like missionary is because you don't want to make eye contact with a bitch because you scared.
That's messed up.
So how are you gonna build sexual appeal when you don't even know how to? You understand what I'm saying? You don't even know how to be present in the moment. Like y'all niggas claim y'all want pussy. You have no idea. You have no fucking idea what you really want. You understand? Because you're just as confused as half of these females out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sexual appeal there's levels to this shit, man. Y'all niggas, man, hey, what do you want from this young lady? I'm trying to smash.
Right.
You don't even know what you're asking for. You really don't fucking know. None of you don't know how to verbalize what you want to a bitch. None of you don't know how to talk dirty. None of you don't know how to even flirt. Say some nasty shit in a bitch's ear. Put your fucking hands around her neck and squeeze just slightly. So she could feel the strength of your hand and get turned on by that type of shit. You have no idea what you're doing.
Right.
That's why you need the bad boy membership. That's why you need the masculine identity membership. I got a whole video on the masculine identity membership that talks about creating a sexual identity. You understand what I'm saying? And I have to do a part 2 because there's a lot more to be said. But y'all don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all niggas is still trying to figure out your wardrobe. You still trying to figure out how to say hello to a bitch.
Right.
Talking about you want pussy. Y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Right. So now let's go into number 2, man. And this is very, very fucking important. It sounds so fucking simple. It's gonna be like, what? But I guarantee you, dudes are fucking up in this shit. Number 2, the number 2 reason why getting sex is difficult for the modern male is because the modern male simply just does not talk to women. You understand? You have to fucking talk to women. And when I say talk to women, what I mean is this. Let's do a little test in the chat. In the past, let's say the past month, January, in the month of January, how many women have you talked to, right, to try to actually set a date or a hookup situation? Just put the number in the chat. How many women have you actually talked to in the whole month of January where you hollered at the girl, try to set something up for a date or a fucking, you understand what I'm saying, or a hookup or anything? So what I'm saying is, how many women have you talked to who were not your relatives, who was not your mom, right? Women you actually talked to, right? Either face-to-face, online, I don't care where the fuck it is. How many? You see, we seeing zeros and ones, about 7. Drew said probably like 70. Okay, there we go, right? See, the thing is this, and this is what God, and I want you to listen to me what I'm about to say, right? Because I want you to understand how important this is to understand what I'm about to say, right? Some of you guys, right? You guys would need to start talking to women today in order, follow me here, in order to get a woman 4 months from now.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You need to start talking to women today just to get a woman 4 months from now.
you talking some real shit, Lucario.
You know, like dudes are, what I mean is that you guys, some guys are not at the level. Like there's guys who could go out, holler at a chick today, bring her back home, smash. If you're not talking to women, you can't do that. You're gonna have to wait months and months to do shit like that. Sometimes even years. You understand? And so what that means is you have to build the skill to know how to flirt with women and pull women. You feel what I'm saying? To be able to do this. But if you're not even talking to women at all, like I saw some people in the chat said 1 and zeros. So if 30 days went by and you only talk to one woman or 0 women, you're not going to be getting sex. It's not going to happen. You understand? Because again, you got to understand shit is a numbers game.
Yes.
Because even when you holler at, let's say you match with 50 girls on fucking Tinder, right? You might see 1 out of 50. And in the 1 out of 50, you might not even smash. Right? So if you do an average of 1 out of 50, you understand? And you want to actually smash a chick, let's say you get 5 chicks, one chick every 50 chicks. So then you got to talk to another 50 chicks to get one more, another 50 chicks to get another one, another 50 chicks to get another one, another 50 chicks to get another one. So you have to go through 250 chicks to get 5 chicks that are possibly chicks you could smash, right? And it's just online, possibly. Then out of those 5 girls, maybe you could smash one, right? And I'm just keeping it real simple. So the thing is, if you're not consistently interacting with women, right? 1, you're missing out because what you're doing is that you are not talking to enough women. And 2, you are not practicing enough so that you can get better at talking to women. So you're fucking up twice. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is this. Like, and Miles, you know who I'm about to talk to about. There's a guy that we know who's it was one of our good friends, and we haven't seen him forever because his wife took him for hostage or whatever. But his younger brother used to always hit me up in the DMs and be like, "Yo, Lucario, hook me up with a chick." Like he would just say that shit. He'd be like, "Yo, bro, can you hook me up with someone?" Or, "Yo, where can we go to get it? I want to get a chick." And I used to tell him, I used to be like, "My nigga, you're not gonna get no women, bro. You're not gonna get no women." And at the time, I think he never smashed no chicks, right? And I used to tell him, I said, "Bruh, you can't go from a guy who doesn't talk to any women to coming out with me and thinking you're gonna be pulling something. It ain't gonna happen." You understand? And even if it did happen, you wouldn't know what to do with the pussy you get. You see what I'm saying? So, right, because I'm telling you guys, listen, if you're not talking to women, right? If you're not having these conversations, if you're not interacting with them on a consistent basis, it's going to be more and more difficult. This is the thing I want you to get from what I'm saying. Don't ever think that you can just start whenever you want.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that gets me with, I see this shit all the time. It's like when a person they think about running a business. Yeah. I'm thinking about running, doing my own business. They just keep talking about it, but they never start. But what they don't realize is in order for them to actually have a successful business, they need to start now just to see success 3 years from now.
Right. That's right.
So I'm like, you're already behind. So you can't just pick up and just one day like, I'm gonna just start fucking with bitches. It ain't gonna work like that. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this?
No, I love it. I love it when they say, "Yo, Lucario, you think it makes sense if, for the next three months or next 3 years, I just like fall back and focus on my purpose, you know what I'm saying? And just leave bitches alone and just stay on my grind and get the bag."
Exactly.
And then like after that, I could probably holler at a couple broads and get a roster. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro, it don't work that way. Mm-hmm. I see, and we've been telling y'all this for years. First of all, if you're to us for information, right? If you're coming to us for information, then just already know that you need help fucking with women.
Exactly.
That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't get on here for guys that don't have problems fucking with women. Mm-hmm. Guys that don't have problems fucking with women probably watch us for entertainment, for shits and giggles, and to probably remember the times in their life, to reminisce about the times in their life when they actually needed this information.
Right.
Right. But you know, a lot of you dudes, one thing is that you don't understand about game is the fact that most females that you encounter will not be compatible with you.
Right.
And when I say most, I mean the significant majority of females will not be compatible with you.
Exactly.
And see, the problem with you motherfuckers is, and this is probably the saddest part of game, is that you make the fact that these women are not compatible with you, you internalize it and you create a lower opinion of yourself. You understand? And that's one of the biggest and saddest problems with this whole game and dating shit.
Right.
Now, notice I didn't say that these women won't like you. I didn't say that. I said the significant majority of women that you talk to, holler at, try to match with on dating apps, whatever it is, however you source bitches, the significant majority of women will not be compatible with you. I don't even give a fuck if they like you or not, because a woman could like you and still not be compatible with you.
Exactly.
So it really doesn't matter if she likes you. A lot of y'all, and that's a whole nother thing too, because with the entire idea of not being compatible, you guys take that shit to heart and you let it affect your ego, you let it affect your confidence, and because of that very reason, you end up seeking validation.
Right.
And you think compatibility is about validation. Compatibility is not about validation. Compatibility is about finding what fits, period.
Right.
You understand? You know, and you guys remind me of a person trying to do like a jigsaw puzzle. And every time you find a piece that don't fit, you start crying.
Right.
You know, like you got a blue piece and you're like, oh, I found another blue piece. I'm gonna try to fit it together. and then you fit it. You try to fit it together and it doesn't work. And you this piece doesn't fit with this piece. This piece. See what I'm saying? Oh my God, she rejected me. No, she didn't reject you. She's just not compatible, bro.
Right.
Like, I need to stop taking this whole shit so emotional and so personal. So what I'll say is that this is understanding the reality that's the significant amount of women that you engage with will not be compatible with you reminds you of how much this is a numbers game. It reminds you of how much you do need to holler at women. This is why we tell you to make it a lifestyle. So that means when you like, I do my morning discords, and you know what a question I get a lot? Niggas ask me, yo, Miles, why do you say good morning to everyone in the park?
Right.
And I tell them, I try to make being sociable a lifestyle. I like to be able to say hello to anyone I see anywhere.
Right.
You understand? And as well, I do it on purpose. So the guys that are on my Discord, they can see and hear me they can see the example of a guy that has a mouthpiece, as a guy that, or if you don't want to call it having a mouthpiece, as a guy that at least is not afraid to engage total strangers wherever.
Right.
You understand? So when we say you got to talk to women, bro, you got to talk to women. Now, it's guys that get lucky where they end up in the right place at the right time and find women that are compatible and shit jumps off. But bro, there are times. Look, Lucario, how many fucking times a year do I hit you up and be like, "Yo, it's dry out here, my nigga"? Like,
exactly, right.
These fucking bitches are knuckleheads. I can't get one bitch to get out on a date with me.
Right.
You understand? And then other weekends, I'll have a fucking date Wednesday night, Thursday night,
exactly, right,
Saturday night, and I'm like, fuck, I'm tired of dealing with these hoes. Goddamn.
Right.
You know, and then I might have to see somebody that I actually want to see on Sunday.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So there's ebbs and flows when it comes to this game, and y'all dudes have to be
accepting of that and not take it so fucking personal. Just because somebody's not compatible with you don't mean they don't like you, or you're not, oh, I don't have enough game, or you know, I'm ugly, or I'm too short, or I'm too this, or I'm too that. Nah, just keep it moving, because you're supposed to holler at that many females.
Right.
Like you know, like somebody mentioned in the chat before, shout out to the homie AT, right? You remember he gave us his whole fucking
yeah, he gave us like the amount of chicks he hollered at, and then he broke it down to how many chicks.
He kept the journal. He kept the journal for what, 365 days, and he said he hollered at about 500 females, and he only smashed 12.
Right.
That's real numbers.
That's how you do it. And you know, it's funny. This is the interesting part you guys got to think about, right? Most of you people that's listening to this, y'all would never go to a doctor, right? Who just started thinking about being a doctor yesterday. They didn't go to medical school, but they come up to you and be like, yo, come to my, you know what I'm saying? I'm a doctor. I can help you out. If you be like, nigga, nah, I'm good. I'm actually go to a doctor. Now, why would you go to a professional doctor versus some nigga talking about he thinking about it, or he just started thinking about being a doctor? The reason why is because the doctor is an expert. So you trust that this doctor knows what the fuck they're doing, right? Before they help you with whatever the fuck you need help with. Now, let's take this to when you're interacting with women. The reason why women like players and guys who have a lot of women is because they're experts at dealing with women. And if you are not the expert at dealing with women, they don't want to fuck with you. The same way you wouldn't want to fuck with a doctor that didn't go to medical school yet or anything, because they're not an expert. You don't feel it with them. You're like, no, I'm not even trying to fuck with you. You don't do nothing for me. I don't trust that I'm gonna have a fruitful experience with this person. It's the same thing when a woman is talking to a guy who knows how to talk to women. And she's like, yes, I know I'm gonna have a good time with this nigga, versus the guy who doesn't know how to do it. Now, how did the person become a doctor? They had years of working on their shit to become that doctor you trust. The same way where when you holler at a chick, you've had years to work on your shit, work on yourself, so she sees you and she's like, damn, this nigga is on point. Like, I want to fuck with him. I want to see what's popping with him. I'm feeling the fucking vibe. This is what we're talking about. So if you guys aren't even talking to the fucking women, right? This is why I said it's going to take you a while just to get some shit popping later on. You see what I mean? Because you have to become that guy.
Right.
And that's what y'all don't get. And you're not going to be that guy in 24 hours. It ain't going to happen.
It's not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen, bro. I mean, yo, it's niggas who if you take a week off, you know, like say you just have a nigga that go out all the time and you holler at chicks and you get into a rhythm, and then you take a week off, you're going to be rusty that following week, bro.
Exactly.
That's how it is, bro. You going to have a little bit of rust on you. Because things in the social world change. You know, new stories come out, new things happen in society. You know what I'm saying? And you the one thing that the line that you might say usually might not work this week for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But that's why you got to stay in the game and make it a lifestyle instead of just picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? Because compatible females come to you in a lot of different ways, even especially when you don't expect it. And this is why we try to tell you guys about the pitfalls of one-itis. Like, you so focused on this one, like y'all niggas are matched with 5 bitches. But just because one of them got the fattest ass and she got the longest weave, and you're like, oh yeah, she's a baddie, and you're focused on that one bitch.
Right.
And then there's another chick that's actually like, she's not such a baddie boy or whatever, but compatibility wise, y'all would make a great couple. But because you just so focused on that dime or whatever the fuck you call it,
right,
you missed out on another joint. You missed out on a good chick, or you at least missed out on a chick that y'all compatible, sexually compatible. In some ways, y'all compatible where you could have a great experience with this chick, maybe for the next few months, if not for a longer time than that. You know, that's why we tell you guys, if you setting up dates, don't just focus on the baddie. Focus on the not so baddies.
Exactly right.
Set up dates with all of them, because you don't know who gonna flake.
Right.
Because imagine you got 5 matches, right? And you supposed to set up dates with all 5, but you only set up dates with the 2 that you think are the most cutest, and both of them flake when the other 3 would have showed up.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But y'all niggas is stuck on that fucking looks nonsense.
Mm-hmm. And this is why you're not getting sex, because see, and that's another thing. They stuck on that because they're not getting sex. If they was getting sex, they wouldn't be stuck on that. Because a lot of these dudes are stuck on the whole, oh, she got to be a baddie type of shit, because they're still stuck on the whole validation shit, because they're not getting anything going in real life, but also they don't validate themselves as men. You feel me? But so let's go to number 3. So now the third reason why sex is difficult for the modern male is because you're too indirect.
Oh,
too indirect.
Shout out to Elijah Curry, mode 1, nigga.
Because remember the video we did the other day with the dude, Denmo? Shout out to Denmo. He's talking about, well, if you're at the gym, talk to her first and then get to know her and then invite her to a party and then have her meet your friends and then and it's like, bruh, and remember, he said it in the video. You might have to wait months to get sex.
Weeks, maybe even months.
Right. You know what I'm saying? like he said it in his own video. And the reason why is because he knows that's the type of shit that happens.
Idiot.
Right. He knows this. So a lot of times when you guys be so indirect, right? It's hard for you to get sex because, one, you don't have any sex appeal being indirect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she already knows that you're pussyfooting around. She sees that you scared of the pussy, and therefore she'll use you for attention. Because remember, like I said, women will use you for attention. They'll use you to waste time. They'll use you for your money. They'll use you to take them out, all this other stuff. So imagine you're spending a lot of time with a woman who has no intentions at all to have sex with you, ever.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Ever. This is crazy.
Real quick, you know that majority of men incarcerated are black men, right?
Right.
And it just so happens that majority of the niggas that stuck in the friend zone are indirect niggas.
Right. You stupid. He's stupid. That's a fact, though.
Yo, y'all indirect niggas kill me, bro. Like, y'all niggas, indirect niggas swear. They swear they gonna get the pussy one day, bro.
They swear they got game.
They swear, like, come on, bro. I bought her flowers. I painted her house. I walked her dog. Come on, man. I babysat her son.
Right.
Guys, come on. I rotated her tires, bro. Come on.
I'm telling you, these dudes.
That pussy's gonna be mine sooner or later, bro. Come on now. Come on.
They don't get it. And the funny part is that when you're doing this so much, that becomes your norm to wait months, weeks, whatever for the fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying? And this the problem is that, see, even thinking about it in this way, right? Imagine the thought of waiting for pussy. Because it's like she's giving you a reward or some shit. You understand? And the fact that you even wait for it is what makes you put it on a pedestal. It's like you're already putting on a pedestal by waiting.
Right.
Because you're supposed to look at it like that ain't shit. You understand? Like, dudes don't get this. The more that you put pussy on a pedestal, right? The more you're lowering yourself. Yeah. Because you're looking at the pussy like it's the prize. Like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I got to do whatever to get it. I'll wait for it. I'll go above and beyond. Because think about all of the fucking indirect things dudes do.
Right.
To get pussy. It's crazy. Like, niggas will go on a bunch of dates, buy a chick shit, fucking spend a lot of time with her, talk to her on the phone, help her with her rent. They'll do a bunch of shit.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Pussy.
I paid her phone bill.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I even opened up her OnlyFans account for her, bro.
Right.
I did that.
Right.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. And I said this on my Discord the other day. Because some dudes don't understand why, like, sex need to happen early and often.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand that sex is the most natural, and it's a natural and free thing that two humans can do.
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of the it's more enjoyable than most things that cost money to do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Think about that. It's free and it's natural.
Mm.
And the pleasure that you get that comes from sex is more enjoyable than many of the things that you would pay to do with someone.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Like, dates, movies, whatever. Right?
Sure.
So for that reason, you have to remember,
dick is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because sex don't happen unless the dick get hard.
Right.
Okay? Because I'll say this. It's a natural and free thing. And in most cases, it's an even exchange because she gives me her body, I give her mine. However, sex can't happen though unless I have a clear erection.
Mm-hmm.
And as well, there's a lot more physical effort put in on my part.
Right.
When we look at the thrusting and so on, the actual work, the movement of mass, you understand? It comes from more of the man side, even when the woman is on top. You understand? It comes more from the man side, like the position, the smacking, the talking, all this shit. A lot of it comes from the man. And so guys need to realize that if sex is natural and it's an even exchange, and you putting in most of the work, there's absolutely no reason to wait or pedestalize sex itself.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because I was one of the first to combat this ideology of women being the gatekeepers to sex. Fuck that.
Right.
Yo, some of these niggas be saying shit and it sounds good on the surface.
Right.
But it's like when you really think about it and break it down, it's like, nigga, you still pedestalizing the bitch. Talking about women are the gatekeepers to sex and men are the gatekeepers to relationships.
Right.
Out of here. Bitch, I'm the gatekeeper to everything.
Exactly right. That's a fact.
Everything. I'm the gatekeeper to everything. All I need from you is consent.
Right.
All I need from you is are you trying to get on this ride, bitch? Yes or no? Are you tall enough to ride the Miles Cunningham? Yes or no?
Right.
The answer is yes. All right, cool. I'll open up the gates for everything because we could fuck. And then if you show me that you can be an asset to my life, then we can discuss a relationship then.
Right.
So I'm the gatekeeper to everything. I don't give a fuck what these niggas talking about. Because niggas don't even realize how much they pedestalize sex and women.
Right.
They don't realize it. Even when they saying shit that sounds like it makes sense. No. I'm the gatekeeper.
Right.
Stop that bullshit, man. I'm the gatekeeper to everything. All I need to know is, do I have your permission to do my thing? That's all I need to know.
Right.
And that's not gatekeeping. That's not gatekeeping. Because some people might say, but without her consent, she's closing the gate. But see, understand that if this particular bitch says no, there's a bunch of other bitches that are ready and willing to say yes.
Exactly. That's a fact.
So she's only the gatekeeper, like just for her little space.
And she's really just a gatekeeper for beta males, truthfully, because beta males are the one that put it on a pedestal. That's why, if you're the type of guy that's like, well, I'm going to buy her flowers and I'm going to, kiss her ass and I'm going to call her and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And you're doing all that for sex. Then that's why she's the gatekeeper, because you want the sex so bad, you're willing to do all of these things. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing where it's like, the problem with this whole thing is that this is why we like to say modern males, because you got to differentiate them from men. The modern males are the ones who think women are the gatekeepers of sex because they feel like it's a privilege. Like the woman is giving them an opportunity for sexual, experience. But what they don't understand is that what a man does is that a man gives a woman an opportunity to get into her full feminine, which in turn makes her want to give pussy. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we're saying we're the men are the actual gatekeepers, because we turn that into what it naturally supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's naturally supposed to be. Because to be told is this: women don't really even like when niggas they don't like is trying to get at it.
Exactly.
They don't like that. So how the fuck are they the gatekeepers if the ones they're gatekeeping for are the ones they don't even like in the first place?
Right. Exactly. When a bitch is feeling a nigga,
right,
the gates is open like a motherfucker. If there were any gates.
Exactly right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Right.
There are no gates when a bitch is feeling a nigga, because you got situations where a bitch is feeling a nigga. And the dude is like, nah, ma, chill.
Exactly right.
Like, give me 2 feet. What's good with you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not even there yet. Like, I didn't promise you no dick. Like, back up off me.
Right.
But when a bitch is feeling you, a bitch will let you know, daddy is here whenever you want it.
Exactly. Facts.
All of that gatekeeping shit is just chicks dealing with guys that they're not attracted to.
Right.
There are no gates. Women don't got no gates. They don't own nothing.
Exactly.
For half this fucking century, bitches couldn't even buy a property.
See, Angie said, fair enough.
Come, I'm telling y'all, man. I am telling y'all, they don't hold the keys to nothing. They're not gatekeepers to nothing, bro. Mm-hmm. Because when the chick is feeling you, there are no gates.
Mm-hmm.
But and then when she's feeling you, you still got to be the one to decide. All right.
Right. Exactly. Right. I'll give you some dick. You know what I'm saying?
Dick, bitch.
Because you know what the funny part is? Let me explain something to you guys. And this is what a lot of you guys don't understand, right? Is a man who understands himself and understands how valuable he is, right? It's impossible for him to be attracted to a woman more than he's attracted to himself. So when I hear y'all niggas talking about, yo, she a baddie, I'm like, and like what the hell they got to do with anything? You see what I'm saying? That's what, see, y'all so enamored with the fact that she a baddie because you're not attracted to yourself, which is why you put her on the pedestal, which is why you're chasing her, which is why you think she's the gatekeeper.
Right.
Because you're not attracted to yourself. Because see, the thing is this, man, is that, like, when a chick is showing that she has that interest, right? It should almost like, it should make so much sense that you're saying, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. Like, shout out to my dude Livewire. I'll never forget that day. This nigga, my dude Livewire is a rap artist. He performed in front of thousands and thousands of people. Like, this is like the first time I think he performed in front of that many people. I say, yo, bro, how it feel to perform in front of this many people? He said, well, this is how it's supposed to be. I was like, exactly. This is how it's supposed to be. The chick throwing you pussy. It's supposed to be like that. I'm a fly nigga, of course.
Of course.
What are you talking about?
Hey, on top of that, I'm a fly nigga, and on top of that, I know exactly what to do with it.
Exactly right.
A nigga know exactly what he doing.
Like, what are we talking about here? That's what I'm saying. It's supposed to be like that, man. That's what dudes don't get. So when you're up there chasing a woman, crying over a chick, and all this other shit, and this, bro, you don't understand how it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, man. But anyway, so now let's move on to number 4. So the fourth reason why getting sex is difficult for the modern male is because their friends don't get no pussy. Okay? Listen. If your close friends don't get no pussy, you ain't getting no pussy. Most likely. That's usually what happens.
Yo, I'm telling you. Why y'all think my body count so low?
He's still
Lucario's pretty much my best friend. And I just get the residuals.
He's still No, I'm telling you, listen, guys. If your friends, your associates, because understand, if you notice that even on YouTube, you can see this. You ever notice that the same types of people like work with or flock with the same types of people generally? Like, you notice you'll see, like, for example, the passport bros. they'll call you in a bunch of passport bros. Like you won't find any player or any type of dude who got tight game calling themselves a passport bro. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or if you got like the super red pill guys, it's like they congregate with more of the super red pill guys. This is why you see on Real Game No Theory, you notice that we all have a similar outlook on the game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that if your friends are losers and they ain't getting no pussy, you're probably also not getting no pussy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just
and because it's a lifestyle, you have to put yourself around it, basically it's like a culture, it's a lifestyle, it's a practice. It's a practice. It's traditional ways that you move.
Right.
You understand? Because bro, like remember when it was the four of us in the apartment, like the first four in the apartment, bro, that's all we did. Like we went out, hollered at bitches and compared notes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all we ever did. I mean, granted, Lucario was the best at it. So all of us was comparing notes with him, but for the most part, like it was the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us was getting bitches, bro. All of us was getting pussy. Not one person in that house had a dry dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because we were all about it, and shield, steel sharpen steel and all that other shit. Like,
right.
We would all be, yo, what'd you say to that girl? Or man, how do I approach? Or the last time you hollered at a bitch, what'd you say? Or
right.
You say to that girl over there, oh, this is what I'm about to say. Yo, I need you, come over here. Or let's go play Have You Met Mr. Lucario? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like just wingman shit, like all that type of shit. Because, and then on top of that too, when your friends are like any of these indirect type niggas or any of these pedestalized niggas that pedestalize sex or niggas that pedestalize women,
right?
And it's funny how the same guys that pedestalize sex are the same guys that villainize sex.
Right, exactly. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Yeah, that's like another conversation. But when you have friends like that, it's it becomes a part of how you move.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It becomes a part of how you move, and especially if you have good friends, because I would like to think that we were lucky enough to be good friends to each other, because we weren't the type of guys that, let's just say you went and hollered at a chick and she didn't give you the number. We weren't the type of guys to laugh at the other guy.
Exactly. Right.
You understand? We would actually just be like, what'd you say? And then, okay, so what did she say? Oh, word. She crazy. Fuck that bitch. Let's move on to the next one.
Right.
That's how we were from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like none of us ever was like, oh, you said that and she didn't give you the number? You took an L, nigga. You whack, nigga. You ain't got no game. Fuck out of here. No, we never did that. Like I never remember a time where any of us would try to holler at a chick and she, we got shot down or whatever they call it. Right. And we laughed at each other. We always supported each other and was always like, yo, let's go let's go to the next spot. Let's go to Times Square. Let's go Lower East Side and holler at bros. Let's do this. Let's do that. And we was always on the street, like just hollering and doing it and making it a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, how many numbers did you get tonight? Oh, word. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I'm gonna call her on Saturday because blah, 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 blah. And niggas was in and out, bringing bitches through, like it was a beautiful experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel lucky in that regard because a lot of you niggas, truth be told, y'all don't really have friends.
Right.
Y'all just got a bunch of niggas that hang with you because they feel better about themselves because they're not getting no pussy neither.
Exactly. That's a fact. And on top of that, this is the thing you got to understand. If let's say you have a group of friends and let's say you can kind of talk to women, you have, you know how to talk to chicks or whatever, because your friends don't know how to do it. That's going to make you look bad and that's going to fuck up your shit. And they're going to cock block you.
Oh, yeah.
Directly or indirectly.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
That's
and
true.
So that already is an issue. But also, the reason why you do need to make sure that your friends also get pussy is because when you guys are out talking to women, y'all need to understand that you got it's almost like you're working as a unit. Because when let's say, for example, when I remember when me and Miles, we was in Florida that time and we talked to them chicks at the cigar spot and we was like chilling outside and those black chicks or whatever, and they sat with us, you remember? And we was just talking. And what happens is the reason why they was flowing with us, or even when we was in Houston and holler at them chicks, the reason why the chicks flow with us is because we move as a unit because we at that same level of game. So now what happens is that if a chick says something goofy or stuff's going on, we can have each other's back to know how to redirect the conversation or the interaction so that things can flow smooth. But if you're dealing with a dude who don't understand game, he can't do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He can't do that. And then on top of that, remember, the women are looking at you and your friends as one. So if your friend is a loser, that means you're a loser too. Your friend is a winner. What does that mean? You're a winner too. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you guys have to understand about it, is that if your friends are the type of guys who don't get no pussy, you ain't gonna get no pussy. Or if you trying to get pussy around them, they're gonna make it harder for you to get some pussy.
You're gonna make it harder for you to get some pussy.
That's what it is, man. You gotta understand this shit. You gotta understand this shit, man. So now let's move on to the last one, and we can take some calls. So number 5, the 5th reason why getting sex is difficult for the modern male is because the modern male has shitty views on promiscuous women. You know what I'm saying? See, I already know we got to go into this shit. Listen, I keep trying to tell y'all niggas.
Emotional damage.
All these niggas on the internet that always talk about body counts, that always talk about women being hoes, 304s, all this other shit. Understand, if you keep talking about women that way, you're not going to be able to get pussy. Because part of what makes you get pussy is your desire to actually want to make it happen. And part of your desire to want to make it happen is your acceptance of women wanting to fuck. Now, this is what most guys will say. They'll be like, yeah, man, I'd fuck them, but I'm not going to wife them. No, you don't. You can't even have, once you have that thought, you're finished. You're finished, because you just negated everything. Because now what you're doing is you're saying that there's something despicable about fucking to where I can't wife the girl. You see how you just disrespected sex, but you want sex. How? You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is a lot of dudes that talk this, a lot of guys that talk this aren't really getting sex in real life. You know, a lot of dudes realistically are nerds when they talk about this type of shit. Because what happens is that a guy who actually is able to pick up chicks, get sex, and get shit popping understands the true female nature of when it comes to sexuality, which means that they know that women like to fuck. So if they know women like to fuck, you can't have the delusional idea that, oh, well, there's some women that are hoes or like to fuck, and there's some women that are good girls and they never do anything. They just stay home and read the Bible. Like, if you have that thought process, you're finished, because that's going to directly affect your access to sex. It's just like when a person says, man, money's the root of all evil and rich people are scammers. You ain't going to never be rich. Right. Because your mentality about money is fucked up. Your mentality about business is fucked up. So you cannot actually have that mentality, but at the same time be successful. So you can't have the mentality that women are fucked up for sex and all their whores and all this other stuff, but at the same time you want to fuck them. It don't work that way. This is why every time when I hear guys say that, I'm like, I know you're not really getting pussy like that. And if you are getting pussy, you're getting pussy either from women you're not really that attracted to, so you're settling, or you're getting pussy from women through simping and tricking. That's usually what happens. And then so when that happens, and this is how the mind fuck is. But if a person's getting pussy through simping, tricking, or the guy settling for women he doesn't really want, when he hears that a woman he wants is fucking around, it's resentment. Because like, I really want you to desire me, but you don't. So I feel some type of way that you fucked all these other guys you desire, and I was left out of it. It is. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because see, the guy who's actually getting sex from women he desires and the woman desires him does not have a mentality that there's something wrong with women having sex, because he is the recipient of the sex. Therefore, he's experienced the sex that is happening. So he's not going to experience the sex and then complain about it. That's like eating a cheesecake. I bite into the cheesecake. This shit is delicious. Then I look at it again and be like, this is nasty. And then you throw it away. That don't make no fucking sense. Like, that's delusional. That's schizophrenic.
Right.
It's like stupid shit. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit, though?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying before. Like, dudes pedestalize sex and villainize it at the same time.
Right.
And then they get mad at bitches for being wishy-washy.
Right. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, it's the modern dude. He has a lot of I think he has a lot of issues, man. I think he has a lot of opposing viewpoints in his brain.
Right.
And it paralyzes a lot of his ability to, like we said before, have sex appeal, to even have sex, to maintain a certain level of confidence.
Mhm.
Resenting women for fucking is ridiculous, bro, because you want them to have sex with you.
Exactly right. It's like the most nonsensical shit ever, bro.
Yo, and it's like, and that's why I say, like, I don't think these guys even know what they really want.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't know what they really want because, bro, when I some of the beautiful things I get to do with women, like the most pleasurable things that I get to do with women,
right?
And then she's doing it, and I don't have to coach her. I don't have to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She just know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even when I show her something new, the fact that she's able to adapt to it,
right,
is a testament to her experience level.
Right.
You understand? So it would be hypocritical for me to want to shun her for her experience level.
Right.
Because the reason why we're having such a good time is because you know how to arch your back.
Mm-hmm.
So I could get that angle.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? The reason why we having such a good time is because you know how to gag on the shit and spit on it and all that crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we having a good time is because you know what a man likes.
Right.
And how does she know what a man likes? Well, because she fucked a couple niggas.
Right, exactly.
Probably fucked a couple dozen or a couple hundred. Who cares?
Right.
I'm not gonna ask her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna enjoy the fruits of her labor.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But most niggas can't see it like that. They're like, yo, man, that's too many. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The threshold is 15, nigga. If you get past 15, nah, bruh.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying to y'all niggas. Like, y'all don't know what y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all want sex. Y'all want a roster.
Mm-hmm.
Where they do that at?
Right.
You want a roster of bitches. You want a roster of bitches?
Mm-hmm.
You want all of them to be inexperienced virgins somehow.
Right. Exactly. What? That don't make no sense.
What do you really want, bro?
That don't make no sense. It's like they forgot that other niggas exist on Earth.
Yo,
like,
I want a rotation.
But I don't want none of them to ever had no dick.
I want a rotation. What the fuck you think that bitch is doing while she waiting to get her next turn in the rotation?
Exactly.
What you think she's really doing?
Nah, but chicks ain't supposed to like sex like that.
Yeah, chicks don't like sex like that.
It's only the select few whores that I use up, and then I find me this nice wife. That's the most like narcissistic, weird ass thought. Like, listen, I'm only on Earth. Like, I'm the only man on Earth, and all of you ladies are here, so I can fuck all you hoes. And then when I'm ready to get a wife, I'll pick one of you who haven't been fucked. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens to these dudes, and then they wonder why it's difficult for them to have sex because you've already started off your situation with being like all over the place with the aspect of sex and a woman being sexual with you. That's insane. It's
perverse. It's a twisted mentality.
Right.
And it's seriously a twisted perspective because again, that's what that's a part of what I was saying at the beginning too, where that level of confidence that you need to have. But because sex, bro, sex is one of those things where there's different levels of sex. And sometimes when you get to certain levels, it can expose a lot of shit. It can expose some things. Like, I mean, I don't want to get into some shit, but it can expose some shit. Like, because a lot of dudes have certain kinks that they may not want to expose to a bitch.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because imagine a nigga got like, sensitive nipples or some shit like that. Understand? And then your girl she's on top of you, and then she starts playing with your nipples or some shit. You like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I thought, I realized you got sensitive nipples. I thought that would make you feel good. Mm. You're behaving like a slut. Get off of me.
Yes. Yes.
Imagine the nigga saying that to his girl, bro.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you should want your girl to do shit like that.
Right.
But again, in order for you to be comfortable with exposing that part of yourself, which is a private, vulnerable, intimate part of yourself,
mm-hmm.
you have to be willing, because remember, sex is something that you share.
Right.
So you have to be willing to be accepting of your partner's intimate vulnerabilities as well.
Exactly.
Now, she may have learned that shit from doing crazy wild shit in college. She may have learned that shit from a high body count. She may have learned that shit from practicing kissing her female best friend. Who knows?
Right.
But who am I to judge her and look down upon her?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we're having a good time.
Right.
You understand? Like if we're having a good time, we're sexually compatible.
Mm.
And my piece fit right inside of her.
Mm.
And the stroke is good, the rhythm is good, everything is just good, compatible, chemistry, feeling, stamina, everything.
Right.
Dirty talk, touch, moaning, just everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to the point where shit, your fucking heartbeats is in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near. That type of shit.
Right.
You want to judge a bitch because she might have a couple extra bodies than you would like?
Right.
No, man, focus on what you got going on.
And then dudes will wonder why, how come, it's hard out here to get pussy? You know why? Because that same chick you trying to fuck, she listening to y'all niggas talking about, chick shouldn't be fucking so quick. And you need to, if you're a real woman and that respects herself, she's not going to have sex. So then she going to listen to that shit and she ain't going to give you no pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas be the first one to tell a chick to close her legs, but then you wanted to open it for you, right? But then you want her legs to be closed. How? Because there's a lot of yous walking around, right? So if everybody trying to get pussy, who's she supposed to keep her legs closed for? You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes is idiots with this shit, man. I be like, wow. And it's funny because dudes still stand by this because they don't actually see the problem with some people is they don't have the ability to see things outside of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, because they don't have the ability to see things outside of themselves, they don't even realize what they're saying and how it actually fucking applies to everything. So if you're like, these chicks shouldn't be out here fucking, and if they fucking they toes and blah, 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 but I want to fuck, you're basically saying like, I want to, like all these other guys want to fuck too. So everybody's fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then how the fuck, if everybody's fucking, then how I expect her to not be fucking? Because everybody trying to fuck. It's crazy. Weirdo shit, man. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's it for the list. So the number 1 was you're not sexually appealing. Number 2 is you don't talk to women. Number 3 is you're too indirect. Number 4 is your friends don't get pussy. Number 5 is you have shitty views on promiscuous women. Okay. And guys, you want to call up. Caller number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is.
I think we got Moses up in here. Yo, Moses, what up, man?
Hey, man, on the panel. How you doing, man?
Chilling. What's going on?
Come on, man. What's up?
Donated, bro. What's going on?
All right.
What's going on?
Man, let me tell you this, right? I know a lot of dudes out here who don't get no ass, man. I could just tell by their behaviors, bro.
Mm.
Because here's the thing, right? There was this one guy that I picked up from the I think it was a Friday night. Picked up from the train station. There was a bar across the street. So I told him, listen, I'm going to the bar across the street before I drop you home, so I could go holler at some bitches real quick. Like, cool. So to keep it short, when I went in there, there was not much chicks, but I hollered. You understand? He didn't approach nothing, right? And then after that, he's trying to pull me away from the chick that I'm talking to. I'm like, he's whispering like, "Yo, yeah."
Yo, how old is this nigga?
Yo,
how old is this dude, bro?
Like 31.
Oh, what a
32
fuck
now.
Oh my god,
crazy.
I'm like, bruh. Like, and then he's like, yo, her friends is laughing at you, bro. Her friends is making fun of you. So I finished exchanging numbers with this chick. I told her, listen, I'll hit you up tomorrow, and let me go drop this dumbass nigga home, right? And then after that, right, so while I'm driving, I'm like, bro, why would you do that shit? He's like, yo, her friends is making fun of you, bro. Her friends is laughing at you, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, first of all, number one, how do you not know if her friends is not laughing at something else?
Right.
Secondly, if her friends is making fun of me, why do I give a fuck?
Right.
Because who I'm talking to, right, is actually smiling and talking to me. And then look, she didn't like me. How can you tell? And I fucked her the next day. So how can you tell? You like, bro, nah, bro, maybe you try to come up with something stupid, bro. Maybe you got lucky, man. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Bro, and he's the same guy that talk about, girls in the United States is difficult. Girls in the United States is hard, bro.
Right.
Girls in the United States is stuck up. But you go overseas, and he got pussy. I'm like, bro, be honest. Did you pay these bitches overseas? He's like, yeah, like $20. I said, bro, you still paying them, bro.
Right.
They still tricking. Yeah, but bro, it's not that much. I'm like, man. I told him, listen, it's better I go out by myself, man. And when I go out by myself, I get a lot of more chicks. I go out by myself, man. Until I find a wingman who understands the game, man. It's like, bro, it's better to do it by yourself.
Right.
Yeah? And those are for people who's actually on here listening right now. I always go out by myself a lot of times.
Right.
And then look, last night I had a date. Just off what you just said, talking to more women, and I was able to get a match with a chick, and I was able to meet her the same day, right? And went on a date, got drinks, fucked her. You understand? So that goes to show, man. You got to tighten up your game, when I told these guys, get on the Bad Boys membership.
Yeah, man. Moses is getting it the fuck in.
Get on the Bad Boys membership. When I tell them get on the Bad Boys membership, man, they're like, man, it's a ripoff. And those guys who got on, they quit. They gave up. It's too much game. I don't got patience to learn game. You understand? So, it is what it is. Let them struggle. I can't do much. Just right. You understand? I'm only just gonna. You can only help whoever want to learn. I told them, like, listen, if you only way you're gonna learn, only way you're gonna want to come, I'm gonna bring you out with me, is when you decide in your heart that you want to learn game and you want to go out and approach women.
Right.
Yeah? So thanks for taking my call, fellas. This is a good topic, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate the call, brother. Appreciate the call. Shout out to Moses. All right. That's what's up.
So we got 850. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yes, I donated. My name is Christopher. I'm from Texas. I'm 23.
All right. Hey, Christopher, what's up, man?
All right. So I have a question, and it's for myself, but I'm not really afraid to ask it because I'm really trying to get out there. So I'm gonna just cut through the bullshit. I'm gonna just say this. Hold
on, bro. Yo, hold on. Do you have us on speaker or some shit? Cause you need to speak directly into the phone. You sound like shit.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a hallway or some shit.
No, I don't have you on speaker. Can you hear me though?
It don't sound good. We can't hear you. It sounds like a huge echo.
You have like a Bluetooth on or something? Like what do you
Hold on.
Yeah, take the Bluetooth, speak directly into the phone.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. It still sounds crazy, but go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, how do you feel about a guy?
Okay, men don't feel about other guys. Rephrase the fucking question, man.
Yeah, talk about yourself.
Okay.
How do I feel about another guy? Come on, bro. Stop.
Okay. So not Phil, and I'm talking about myself, right? What do you think about a guy using a strap on because he's too small to beat a woman in bed?
What?
Yes. Yes.
You said a guy wearing a strap on to please a woman in bed?
Yes.
Nope. Nope. If you're not enough, you got to find a different woman. That's a matter of compatibility. If you're not compatible, then you got to find a different chick.
Right. Oh shit, Miles is cut off. God damn. Miles is like right in the middle of the call. He had the phone lines up. Shit. He got to come back in. He just cut off and shit. But yeah, he that guy needs to call it a day, bro. Yesterday he trolling. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Hilarious. But yeah, that's some weird shit, man. He talking about wearing a strap on so he can please the woman in bed. And this, again, that's making it about the woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's making it about the woman. You know what I mean? Hold on. Looks like Miles is trying to get back on. You pull him back on here and shit. Hold on. The Illuminati got Miles. There we go. You good?
Yeah, my computer just froze.
That's crazy. He's still on me?
Nah, they must have kicked him off. But guy, hope 850, call back in, bro. Did you hear me say if he's not compatible, he got to find a different chick?
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that was pretty much the answer to his question. Right. But if you want to call back and continue the conversation, call in. Guys, 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. But if you want to take any questions in the meantime.
While dudes is in the call. So what's good, Lucar Miles? I'm sure you've heard the story by now that the officer who killed Tyree Nichols is mad because his girl moved on to start dating Tyree. Your thoughts? Well, this is, bro, we always say game saves lives. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, these are the type of situations that happen when dudes are simping and doing all that bullshit. But yeah, we can take a call real quick.
All right, I think this is 850. Call him back. 850, you back? Yeah, my bad, bro. My shit just went out for a second. But yeah, you said using a strap on because he can't pleasure a woman in bed?
Oh, I can't hear him.
You can't hear him?
Nah.
Uh-oh.
Is he talking?
Yeah, he's talking. Hold on. Let me double check my shit. Hold on. Don't move.
Take your
shit
StreamYard settings.
All right.
Roadcaster.
This one. All right, caller, speak. Can you hear him now?
I think I heard him a little bit, but go ahead, keep speaking.
Yeah, keep talking. Yeah, so you say your friend. This is your friend. He can't pleasure a woman, so he's thinking about using a strap on. What's the story?
I can't hear him.
Is you?
I can't hear nothing. You guys hear it in the chat? Nah, they can't hear him either.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me make sure my settings is right. Hold on. Oh man.
Make sure the settings on your computer and the StreamYard is both set to Roadcaster.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing right now. Audio, mic, and speaker.
You know, Blog Talk be on that bullshit sometimes, so you might have to redo the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, caller, speak up. Speak again. You can't hear him at all.
It sounds like he's about to talk and then it just fades out. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I can't hear shit. Yeah, it sounds like I can hear him for 2 seconds and then it cuts off.
Maybe I need to restart the Blog Talk.
You probably got to restart the Blog Talk and shit.
All right, I'm gonna restart the Blog Talk. Give me a couple seconds. You can keep answering the questions.
Questions while you restart the Blog Talk and shit. It says, is it that women's standards are far too high for the average man as to why there are so many sexless men? Nope. See, the reason why there's so many sexless guys is what I was talking about earlier, is that a lot of guys have dropped the ball. And so what women are doing now is that they're just having more sex with the same guys.
Right.
You understand? So let's say you have 100 guys in a room, right? You might have 20 of them that women think are sexually appealing. The other 80 they don't. So so let's say there's 100 women in the room. You know, all 100 of those women are going to have sex with the 20 dudes, and then they're going to use the 80 guys for like dates to, you know, basically, you know, like spend money on them, do all this other shit. So it's not that the standards are too high; it's that the guys have dropped the ball. You see what I'm saying? That's really what's going on. So a lot of guys think, oh man, these women's standards are too high. This is why shit's not popping off. It's not the standards too high, it's that these guys have dropped the ball, so they're not sexually appealing. They're not sexually attractive. This is what guys have to understand. Because the sexually attractive guys are still getting sex. And not only are they getting sex, they're getting more sex than ever because there's less and less guys out there that women find sexually appealing. But it's not because the standards have gotten too high. It's just that the guys aren't really like guys do. It's like simple shit. Like just even leading, just even being direct and letting a chick know what you want to do can make you attractive. You see what I'm saying? But most guys, they're not, you know, they're not even doing the simple shit. You feel what I mean?
Right.
He said the guys dropped the ball and picked up their wallet. Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me see these other questions. Says if a guy has looks and appearance, could it lead up to sex? I mean, it could. The problem is though, is that if you just have looks and appearance, a lot of times you're not going to necessarily get you popping just off that. Because the funny part is that your behavior plays a huge part in your sex appeal. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. Like a lot of guys think it's just looks. Like, oh, well, you just got to look good and that's the end all be all. Yeah, you could look good and a woman could be sexually attracted to you, but your behavior plays a part. This is why a woman will say, well, he was cute till he opened his mouth. Why? Because when he opened his mouth, she saw that he was, you know, a goofball, and then his behavior turned her off. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that could lead to sex, but it's gonna be, you understand what I'm saying? You gotta have that behavior to back that shit up. You feel what I mean? Let me see what else. So will April MC be at the event in April? She might. We're not exactly sure yet because she might have to work and do some stuff, but you know, if not, she will definitely be there if she doesn't have to work and all that. It says, so you're saying if I get my body right in the gym, it won't help me pull women? Oh my God. No, what I'm saying is, and this is the key thing you guys have to understand, right? Look at it like a car, right? If you have a car with the wheels and the steering wheel and the fucking outer frame of the car, but there's no engine, it ain't going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? You have a car with an engine and a steering wheel, but no wheels, it ain't going nowhere. So a lot of times, if you guys are just like, well, I got a good body, which is cool, but a lot of times that's not going to really get you far because it's a combination of things. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. Your body can get you far to the point where all you need is your body to get you to that point. So what I mean is that there's other situations you're not going to be able to get to because your body itself can't just get you there. You see what I mean? So the thing is, it's like somebody saying, well, you know, I have $10,000. $10,000 could probably purchase this thing, but it will never get you something that costs 20,000. You see what I'm saying? You have a limit. You see what I mean? So that's what it is. So you got to understand that that's kind of like how shit'll go in certain situations. So it says, how would you know if you're compatible, if the vibe is right? Well, yeah, this is the thing. You know if you're compatible by you letting the chick know what it is that you're trying to do and basically letting the chick know what you're about, right? And then seeing if she follows your lead, seeing if she's about what you're about. Once she's about what you're about, and once she's trying to do what you're trying to do, then that's going to show you that you guys are compatible. You understand? And you also, this is the thing, this is why we tell you guys, you got to actually try to get to sex as soon as possible because you want to see if you're sexually compatible. Because you can be compatible in the sense of why am I hearing the echo? That's weird. Is that the block talk? Oh, you said you had it on the Android. Is it not working or is it like acting funny? Oh, you on mute? Oh no, you're not on mute now.
All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get 850 back. 850. Can you hear him?
Nah, I can't hear him.
Ah, man, I think this shit is fucked.
I know it's probably doing the same shit that is happening to me probably now. It's like I don't know what's going on with that shit. Block talk be weird sometimes. It's like it's like one little glitch and the shit be fucked up.
Oh my god.
You can hear him, right?
I can hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all. That's the crazy part, man. Block talk be
I'm not sure what I could switch to.
Yeah, I'm probably just have to put up the Skype right now for the rest of the show.
Put up the Skype, man, because
Skype real quick. But yeah, I don't know why blogs will be doing that shit. That should be goofy as fuck. I'm gonna just put up the Skype real quick. So guys, call into the Skype number real quick.
850, stay on the line, bro. Stay on the line. I'm gonna see if I could
I'm gonna put up the Skype number. So you guys can do that. Hold on. Let me put up the Skype. So yeah, the Skype number is this 646. Hold on, let me put that on there. The fuck? Why is this shit not? Oh, my bad. There we go. 646-481-3901. That's the Skype number. So guys, call in on the Skype number for right now. And as we try to get the blog talk fixed. So make sure you guys call up to that number if you want to call in and shit. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
850.
He's still on your line?
Yeah, and you still can't hear him, right?
Nope, still can't hear him. That's crazy. Yeah, I be thinking it's some glitch, is some weird ass glitch shit. I don't know. But guys, if you want to call the 646-481-3901, and we'll just try. I guess we'll just have to use that for the rest of the show. Yes, a block talk would be monkey branching. And block talk need to be gamed up. Let me see what's up with some more of these questions real quick. Where was we at? Hold on. Okay. How do I survive with a chick who has her own child who I will learn with for the next 4 what? Learn with? I guess he's probably saying live with. How do you survive? Bruh, you got to call up. That's ridiculous, man. You got to call up. Call up 646, man. I don't even know what to tell you right now. We got to ask you some questions. Can a person join a Bad Boy membership with a debit card from like Walgreens that you can only use once, or it has to be your personal credit card? Yeah, it should be your personal credit card, because if you only can use it once, then you're only going to be on there for 1 month and it's going to be a wrap for you. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to more than that month, then it's going to be a wrap. After hooking up with a girl for 3 months, can I take her to the fountain for what? I have no idea what the fuck this nigga talking about. Let me see the next joint. When I do reveal my kinks, they really not with it and it kills the vibe completely. That means they're not sexually compatible. Exactly. You're not sexually compatible with that person if that's killing the vibe.
Hey, 850, can you say something else? Say 1, 2, 3, something like that. You still can't hear him, right?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Caller, you 850, call the Skype 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901.
Says local or what? Why are the password bros so naive when it comes to game? Is it an inner lack of belief in addition to lack of game? It's as if they're convinced game has nothing to do with it. Well, it's the thing again. Like I said, man, you know, when guys understand their value and they're on point, right? They don't have to go anywhere. You see what I'm saying? To do anything, because wherever you go, you're there. So if you're that guy who has that game follows you wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Let me see. So a baddie is subjective. It's what you like, cool. But then you say not to go for a baddie, but a not so baddie. So for a girl that's not subjective type then, or just not perfect. No, what we're saying is this. If you're so caught up or like, you know, you're fucking obsessed with a chick just because she's a baddie, right? That's an issue within itself, because what you're doing is you're putting the woman on a pedestal because of her looks. What we're talking about is there could be another chick who is cute, but y'all are more compatible. So if you're compatible with the baddie, that's cool. But what's going to happen is a lot of times you guys aren't going to really, you know, get you popping with that baddie because you already put her on a pedestal. You see what I'm saying? The fact that you put her on a pedestal is going to be a situation where you're not even going to be compatible with her because she's going to already be looking down on you. So she's going to be treating you a certain way based off the fact that you're treating her special because she's a baddie, right? Now, what happens is a lot of times guys say, "Oh, it's so hard to get a baddie," this other stuff, right? Hold on, I think 850 is calling, one and shit. But y'all be talking about y'all want a baddie, but it's like y'all not, you know, type of niggas that could maintain that situation because you put it on the pedestal. But at 850 was popping.
All right, I'm here. I'm back. All
right, so what's the situation?
I am small. All right, I'm talking about me.
Wait. So wait, just to be clear, so you were lying initially.
Lying about what?
When you first called in, you said, "What if your friend, or what if a guy? How would you feel about a guy?" That's what you said, right?
Yeah, but at first I said I was talking about myself. I never said friend.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, go ahead. I just want to be clarified. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what's your opinion on that?
Okay, so you said that you're small, so that's why you were in a strap on.
Well, I haven't worn a strap on yet.
So you say you haven't worn it yet. This is what you were thinking about it.
Yes.
Okay, so instead of doing that, so have you fucked some chick and she said, "Oh, I wasn't feeling it because it was too small"?
No, I know it's too small.
So wait, so you haven't even been in a situation to where a woman is telling you that she wasn't even into it? Like, you just thinking about this in your own head?
I've fucked chicks before and I can tell that I'm not pleasing them.
No. You have to find chicks that you're sexually compatible with, bro. All right, so you said you fucked chicks before and you could tell you're not pleasing them. So have you experienced the opposite? Have you fucked chicks and you could tell that they're getting some type of pleasure from the sex they're having with you?
No.
So every time you've ever fucked, it has been an underwhelming experience. That's what you're telling us.
Yes, sir.
So wait, how many girls you had sex with in your life?
7.
7? So you only had sex 7 times in your life?
Yeah, you could say that.
No, I'm saying how much times have you? So none of these chicks you had sex with more than once?
No.
So you had sex with each one of these girls one time and they never hit you back, or you hit them up and they never responded, nothing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bruh. See, the thing is this. What I'm thinking is, because you're thinking this, right? This is the issue. Like, you don't even see. First of all, you even thinking about getting a strap on to please the woman is you worrying about pleasing the woman from the beginning, which is what you shouldn't even be thinking about at this point, right? You have to please yourself by saying, okay, I understand that I'm a man. I understand who I am. I understand that I'm that dude. So you're pleasing yourself by being confident in the first place, right? You trying to talk about, well, let me get a strap on and do all this other stuff because of my insecurity about my penis size and all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? But you need to go out there and just do you. Because if you had sex with 7 chicks, that means, okay, you got enough, like some sort of game to get 7 girls, right? So with these 7 girls you had sex with, right? What happened? Did you text them or call them back?
Yeah, I texted like 3 of them and called like 2 of them back. But they didn't answer. So it was all the same result.
So wait, so what about the other 4? You didn't text them, call them, or nothing?
Yeah, I didn't do shit with the other four.
So you just like let it be. You didn't respond. You didn't like hit him up again.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I expected the same result.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. See, your issue is that you've already made up your mind in your head that sex with you is not enjoyable. And then that's causing you to make certain moves with these women. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I would say to you is, don't worry about all that other extra shit, talking about getting the strap on all that other stuff. You got to go out there and actually interact with women, have sex with them, hit them back up, see them again, have more sex with them, and be more comfortable and confident in your situation, bro. So let me ask you this. How long is the sex sessions usually with these chicks?
Maybe like 45 minutes.
So wait, so you fucking a chick for 45 minutes? And you trying to tell me it's that bad for 45 minutes?
Yo, if it was that bad, she wouldn't let you fuck her for 45 fucking minutes, my nigga. I'm telling you.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I tried to go more into the oral parts instead of the penetration part. So
You say you try to do what?
I try to focus more on the oral parts instead of the penetration part.
Mm-hmm. And so how long you do penetration?
I do that for like maybe 3 minutes and try to compensate by doing the oral parts.
So you try to do fucking for 3 minutes and that's it.
Yeah, because she be begging for it so much, and it's just like, oh my god, can you just do that?
Okay, so if she's begging for it, then that means she's enjoying herself, right?
Yeah, I guess I just have high expectations for myself. So I don't know.
So then if you have high expectations, then why you sound so insecure about your shit? Just like, why don't you just do what you got to do, bro?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get better around what I have.
Well, you get better by around what you have by using what you have, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, you got to use what you have and get better with what you have.
The best equipment is the equipment you own.
Exactly.
All right,
bro. Wait, hold on. Are you on a Bad Boy membership?
No, I'm not.
Bruh, you need to get on the back because I have a whole program I talk about this type of shit about how to have better sex. You understand what I'm saying? And so a lot of this too is really just all in your head from what you're saying, because you haven't told me, no chick ain't say to you, hey, listen, you suck in bed. All I heard you say is some chick was begging for it. So all of this shit is sound like it's in your head, man.
All right.
All right.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did he hang up already?
Yeah. Is there anything?
I was gonna ask him because look, the only way you really have an issue is if a doctor has diagnosed you with having a micro penis.
Word.
No, seriously.
That's
seriously.
crazy.
Because if you got a micro penis, then it's literally a little nub, like above your nutsack, like literally like a little piece of flesh, like
wow.
You know, and that happens to some people, and that is actually a medical condition. But nigga, you gotta find women that are compatible. There are some women out there that are more sensitive than others. There's some women out there that are more I said sensitive already.
Yeah.
Some women out there are more sexual than others, so they know they could work with whatever you got and get their orgasm. Because there's women out there that understand that their orgasm is their responsibility.
Right.
What he's doing is he's putting too much pressure on himself. You putting way too much pressure on yourself, bro. Because if that's the case, you ain't never gonna feel like your dick is big enough.
Exactly.
Because even if you a fucking Lexington Steel type nigga and you keep running into bitches with big pussies, what you gonna do then? Because there's chicks out there with huge vaginas. You know what I'm saying? Or vaginas that just stay wet where your dick can't even stay inside because is just wet, and her fucking vaginal walls clench up so much it pushes you out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, it's all about finding somebody that you're compatible with. Don't beat yourself up. Just find somebody that's compatible. It's the same thing I was talking about earlier, where it's like he's internalizing a lot of shit and he's lowering his opinion of himself instead of just finding somebody that he can work with.
Right.
And it's not about looking down upon yourself. It's about finding where you're supposed to be, meaning to find somebody that you're compatible with.
Exactly. So guys, call in 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. We got another like 10 minutes left. So we're gonna call in and get that shit cracking.
I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Hopefully that should have worked.
Yeah. Okay. It's Block Talk. I'm telling you, Block Talk is on some weirdo ass shit. Does taking meds for mental health positively or negatively affect your game? Shit. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like if you taking meds because you have mental health issues and that's going to help with your mental health, then I'm guessing that it should help with your situation. You know,
man, don't ask us that shit. Ain't nobody over here doctors, bro. Don't be asking us that shit.
Right. It's like, what do you do when you have chemistry with someone but the sex sucks? Then y'all just be friends. That's what you do. Does it make any difference when going for women who once knew you was a loser? What? So what are you saying? Like you were some loser in high school and then now you see her in the street or at some place and whatever? First of all, you shouldn't even be worried about or thinking about what she thought about you. Just go and do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Do what you got to do. See if she's about it. Why do guys worry about their size so much? Most women, in my experience, don't mind as long as you use it right.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's the thing. A lot of dudes, you know, they always worried about the wrong shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, worrying about it is really the issue. Remember, this is why I tell you guys, what makes you sexually appealing, part of that is your behavior. So if your behavior is of a guy who's like, you know, insecure about his shit, that's not gonna make you sexually appealing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is that simple? Is that fucking simple?
Oh man, I'm so worried about my Block Talk situation right now.
I know Block Talk be on that weirdo shit. I don't know that because that's the same shit that was happening to me, where it just one day just
stopped working.
Yeah, and it was like the same exact thing where I could hear them, but the audience couldn't hear, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on with this shit?" You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's like that's some weird ass fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, hopefully it was just a glitch for that time. You know what I mean? It wasn't a glitch for forever because my shit still ain't working. I tried that shit like 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That shit is crazy. So guys, call up 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And then we will get to that. And we got about like 5 minutes left. We're going to wrap it up. But guys, remember, make sure that you guys get tickets to the motherfucking seminar, right? So make sure you guys go get the tickets to the Game Kings joint. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Click the links below. Myself, Miles, Taekwondo, Ron Wills, and Kerry K. Zaggin in the building. Shit's gonna be fucking fire. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit going. You feel me? So you guys can get that shit cracking. And make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com because we got the new programs on there on the Bad Boy membership. Remember, we got 21 boyfriend energy behaviors that make women wait to have sex with you. Make sure you guys check that out. You feel me? Because that is fucking hot. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I got? I got this. Hold on. Because I got and if y'all go over to the Masculine Identity Membership, go to masculineidentitymembership.com.
Yes, sir.
The new program on the masculineidentitymembership.com is how overthinking is blocking the development of your masculine identity. You guys, a lot of you guys be overthinking, man. Y'all just be asking questions for the sake of asking questions. And what you're suffering is analysis paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
And so I go into depth on what it looks like to overthink and how to and step-by-step ways to overcome overthinking. You understand? So make sure y'all go to masculineidentitymembership.com, where the newest program is how to stop overthinking, so you could build up your masculine identity.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah, so if I think that's probably it, because we ain't got no more calls, we ain't got no more questions. You feel what I'm saying? So we could probably wrap this shit up.
All right, yeah, I'm good.
And so guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com.
Oh, and tune in tomorrow for the Manhood is a Skill Set show with K Zaggin and myself. Yes. And also tune in to the Real Game No Theory show on 12 noon on Sunday. 12 noon on Sunday, featuring Mr. 1950, Steve the Dean, K Zaggin 20, Lucario, and myself.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Make sure y'all check us out over the weekend, man. It's gonna be lit.
All right, people. So that is about it. We holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.